So this is that out the dome that is connected to this yet unreleased song that is titled as Undejable. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a God love song, maybe the greatest of them all. You know what I'm saying? Like I really be feeling like this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like I even got some vodka right here on the floor, right on the pavement. And I do know for sure that I will kick it off with this flow of mine. Maybe even introduce y'all to something that I ain't used before. Look, so behold, as them do the dizzy persist to rock with this attitude of what? Not giving a what? A mother to the fuck. Look, and this be so fucking nasty. I'm talking about my breath here. It be like an uppercut. For fucking really. Look, and I don't even need no fucking pulleys to kick it off. Look, and this shit that I spew out, it really be coming deep from my heart. And you do know for sure that I mean each and every word that I include on this verse. Yeah. And some things to hurt, that's for surely sure. But let's keep the subject for some other day or for some other place, because I feel like this is not a time of day where I should complain. Look, and this is just how I kick it off. Ain't my fucking youngin', but still be feeling like I'm a fucking what? A wet. And I really be living with this attitude and not giving an F. And all them rappers, they ain't about this shit. To me, I be perceiving them as my pets, yeah. And you do know for sure that I like to play some bets. A gambler to the core, Las Vegas. Yeah, I'm that Green Canyon, so I suppose I'm not that far away, right? Look, and I got this shit in my blood. Look, and I ain't even got a sip of mud to what? To lean a little bit. But I should not brag about this type of shit, because that is what happened when I do a little bit of booze. Yeah, and then I proceed to choose couple of more decisions that maybe be haste or maybe they be great. We will see what the fuck happens when the fixtures end. I got couple of soccer matches. I ain't talking about one in the box, but speaking of the box, I got some basketball that be in the tiny court, and I really hope that they will score a lot of goals. Hold up, it is not goals, but I cannot scrap it. I already said it, so it's too late for a motherfucking edit. Yeah, I fucking any more to the court, but at least I admit it. Look, and what the fuck? I'm finna sip next. See, I'm not really that deep in wealth, but I cannot complain. Right here, I got so many drinks. I got vodka, I got a bit of whiskey, some wines. So, I'm doing pretty good, right? Look, only thing that I miss is couple of hoes and a little bit of blow. But it is okay, yeah. While I fucking wait for that time of day, maybe I pour me a little bit of whiskey and then proceed to ride my bicycle. Yes, I know this shit finna be risky, so maybe at home I should just leave it and proceed to walk towards the bar where I'm finna what? Sip on a bit of herbal liquor, then proceed to kick off a bit more. See if I place couple of more bets, or maybe out a bit of cash. I meant to say cash out. I sincerely hope that you catch up with this type of shit that I spew out. I'm not trying to gloat, I'm not trying to brag, but it feels like I'm too deep in my motherfucking ways. As soon as I say, hey, yeah, you already know that it's me, so I don't even gotta try hard. But it's not just about being the rhymer. See, it's about a motherfucker who always has motherfuckers hyped up. That's how you do know that your energy be the highest. Like the highest elevations, higher than the Mount Everest, higher than the Mount Olimp. You know what I'm saying? High on the Mount Olimp, I'm having a dinner with Zeus. And then I introduce him to what? To be the booze. And now we be shooting thunders and random pedestrians. Fuck it, this is just how we do this type of things. And now we be mad as fuck. I even told him about his Billy. And now he be pissed off even more. He be like, damn, that motherfucker is rude. And them kind of things, and he ain't cool. we should smack him up. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm that Billy. So, better watch what you're speaking. I think that you maybe went too far with the drinking because smacking a Billy, that is really silly. I sincerely hope that you don't sip in more of this whiskey, cause you maybe end up like me back in 17, hospital and shit. And don't tell me that shit ain't possible, see? And if you say that it is against the odds, tell me how high be the odds, and I will place them bets, cause in here it be. And the job, let me ride. I like to play some bets like we in Las Vegas, Nevada. And the job, like the mirada. I like to play some bets like we in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yo, here on Mount Olimp, me and Zeus sip on more than just some fucking gin and juice. You know what I'm saying? Like, this vodka in here and in here. You know how in some cultures it be disrespectful to do certain things? Here on Mount Olimp, me and Zeus made this rule, like, if your glass is even partially full, even if you have like 0.001 deciliters in the glass and you haven't drink however the fuck it's supposed to be said, it is very disrespectful, and you're basically risking, you know how in some countries you maybe get banned from the country. Well, here on Mount Olimp, Zeus maybe gets mad and maybe he sticks his foot in your rear end and maybe kicks you the fuck away from Mount Olimp. So here, when you drink with me and Zeus, you gotta be. Yo, that's not the laugh, that is the thunder. Like, I have a bit of vodka in my glass and Zeus. I don't know, like, we be homies and everything, but like, I know, like, he already down his, so I should also down mine, because this is just how the things go, and I don't wanna ruin my rep. I don't wanna tarnish my image. I don't wanna diminish my worth. Like, on Mount Olimp, it is very hard to get those RPs, like respect points. Like, it is something that's even higher and even more valuable than street cred in here. And what can I say? What is valued the most on Mount Olimp is that you respect this glass rule. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you got just for one teeny tiny sip, you cannot leave it there. You gotta down it. That's how it is. Like, after every second that be passing, you're actually risking more and more getting kicked out the Mount Olimp. And I want to clarify, this is not like some bullshit that maybe occurs to some bar, club, and if the bouncer like throws you out. There is nothing compared to this, because I mean, you should Google how high is the Mount Olimp. And if somebody kicks you away from the Mount Olimp, there is, I don't know, like, that is very high. That is very high altitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, high altitude of very high magnitude. So you shouldn't be playing with these kind of things. So you gotta drink with that attitude, with that motherfucking ego. Because not he drinking any, that you got ego. Right? And all them heights, I ain't gonna lie, like, I picked farther away and I caught a vertigo. I ain't talking about it, Gillette, but I could shave my beard, my chest, and my armpits. Well, that's it. That was the voice message broadcasted from Mount Olimp.